What's up, witches?
What's up and good morning.
Good morning. I'm Linda,
And I'm John.
and this is Getting Witchy, and we're popping in to let you guys know about some of the upcoming episodes that we have planned.
And to apologize for being absent for so long.
Yes.
It's been a crazy couple of months. We are on vacation now. We've done a couple big projects that we wanted to around the house and got another one today, but we wanted to do some videos while we're on this vacation as well.
Yes.
So,
Coming up, we have a couple episodes with information on stuff you can use to build your own spells. So we've got herb magic coming up. We've got candle and color magic coming up.
great.
And in June, we are also going to have our very first podcast guest.
Yes.
So that is exciting. I'm looking forward to that one.
And it's going to involve the Akashic Records
Yes.
and accessing them. So, I don't know. I feel like we should have more to talk about. You just spit it all out in like
In
one
like 2
monologue.
seconds.
But yeah, we just again. I know I just said this, but a friend of ours had told us once, you know, and I've seen it on other people's podcasts, for lack of a better word. For individuals that want to be creators or, you know, publish stuff, to just, doesn't matter if you don't quite know what you're gonna talk about, just start recording and
Right.
get it uploaded. And we have been slacking on that, and I'll take most of the ownership on that. But yeah, we miss you guys and look forward to getting back into it. Got a lot of changes happening, like everybody right now. You know, work and such, trying to promote and,
Right.
you know, but
The youngest member of our blended household just graduated high school.
yeah, thank God. But now he's realized what, like, he's starting to see what being an adult is like.
Yes.
Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to work. But yeah, one of our projects we had was was 2 bushes, but combined they were 12 foot long, 6 foot tall, and 4 foot wide bougainvillea. So I'm a little sore from ripping those out of the ground, and
Right.
yeah, but we got it done, and the front of the house looks great now.
Yeah. We've also been working on our garden.
Yes. Oh, our corn is doing so good. Well, so's the sunflower. But
Yeah. So we've got sunflowers growing, corn, tomatoes.
strawberries didn't make it.
No, the strawberries didn't
Tomatoes are
make it.
struggling. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's just not, even when we give it extra food, it's just not.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we had it in the perfect spot, and then we moved it thinking there was a better spot, and now we just can't seem to find what that perfect spot was.
Right.
We should have just left it.
We planted some peppers, waiting for them to actually germinate, and we decided to do a cherry tree too. I know that would be a little rough here in Arizona, but I think we could make it.
Yeah.
We can make it work.
Yeah, we do have a couple citrus trees in the front that are struggling, but we are going to do everything we can to get them healthy again.
Yeah, we got to cut them down a little bit.
Yeah,
The
pomelo's
top halves are dead, and it's just got to get rid of that.
right.
But
But I mean, we're already seeing progress with the pomelo. It's originally any fruit that came off of was at most golf ball sized.
oh, and now they're softball or
and-
baseball. Some
Yeah,
of them.
now they're getting to be baseball sized. So that's good. That means we're doing something right.
Yeah. And then something I guess the flower is edible. The gardenia.
No, and it's used in magic too.
And
So
So, and we got a gardenia, but it's it was struggling because it was in front of the bougainvillea, and when ripping out one of the because we decided to keep one, but I cut it down to like 6 inches above the ground so we can keep it manageable, not 6 foot freaking 7 foot tall. Ripping the other one out, the root that we ripped out was what, like, would you say 7 to 8 foot long?
Yeah.
And was
and
going
went right underneath where the gardenia is.
The gardenia is. And then another root, which I couldn't rip out, is going under the house, but we cut it off, so hopefully it's going to be the end of that one. But yeah, it's been a busy and wonderful vacation for the last couple of days. We still have several more, but
yes.
Just again wanted to check in, say hi, tell you we love you. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you got your mental health in check, and yeah, just hope you're doing well.
We look forward to seeing you guys again coming up in our next episodes, and
we will have another one today probably that we will post, more than likely.
Yeah, I would say so. We're not
or at least it'll be posted tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be doing another one later today after we get back from doing our big project.
What do you think? Color and candle magic?
Yeah, because the herb magic one is going to be pretty lengthy, in depth. I think we should save that one for tomorrow.
So in addition to, since we're going to do that, then I'll tell you right now, I will also be giving suggestions or examples of what I did and how I use candles. I think I can't say I use them more, but I've used them more creatively, maybe. Whereas you just use candles, and I will dress it. When I say dress it, I mean with anointing oil or some kind of money oil or whatever, and then carve runic symbols into it to help.
Right. Whereas I just like the suckers.
Yeah, she just likes them. I have this whole ritualistic process, but that's part of the difference between our magic is that I have a little bit of, very little, but a little bit of, they call it practical magic or ritual magic.
You're more into the ceremonial.
Ceremonial, thank you. I was just drawing
Whereas
a blank.
I do not have the patience for all the pomp and circumstance that comes with ceremonial magic.
It's not pomp and circumstance. Some of it's a bit extravagant.
Yeah, I don't have time for that.
Having specific clothes that you use just while doing ritual or ceremonial magic.
But see, the way I view ceremonial magic is kind of like what you responded with when I read you that Reddit post about working with Dionysus. Like, there was a thread I read on Reddit. Somebody was asking about working with Dionysus. They had a really good connection with him, they thought, and then the next time they tried to pray to him or something, they kind of got the no.
Cut her off.
They're just like, no.
Like a bad ex.
And
cut her right the frick off.
And we were discussing it, and my experience working with my deities is that, and this is something you said, they don't care about our day-to-day lives. They go in, say what you need, give them what you're going to give them, and then get the hell out.
Yeah, she was going through, this individual was like going on this, basically a rant to the deity she chose to work with about every little mundane thing that happened in her day. They don't care about that.
Yeah, they don't care about that. So that's kind of how, like, I view magic is, like, I go in, I do what I need to do, I give what I'm going to give, I say what I need, and then I'm done.
Well, see, what I found, though, is for ceremonial magic, some of that pomp and circumstance, as you put it, is to help perpetuate the building of energy. It's to get you in that mindset. Like, it's the same, let's say it's a robe. The underneath the robe is irrelevant. No, not skyclad. although that
Although
is
you could.
something people do. But that same robe, so you always use that robe. So when you
And that's the only thing you use it for.
right, yeah, and the only thing you use it for. So the process of putting it on then switches a gear or flips a switch in the mind to put you into the proper mindset to work whatever magic that you're doing. And then that's all. I mean, that's that type of thing. Same thing with setting up the altar, you know, with the wand and the blade and, you know, the god and goddess, or goddess and god, however you want to. It's just to get you.
But then in most ceremonial magic, there is a specific, like,
Order.
yes,
Yes,
that
I know.
stuff is done in,
I know,
and
including creating the magical circle and
right.
yeah. We still rant. I mean, that hasn't changed. We just haven't done it in a while. But yes, so we'll be doing candle and color magic later. And as I said, I'll be giving a couple examples of some things that I've done with candles, and what their purpose was when I did it. And we'll see you soon. Probably be tomorrow before it gets posted, but we're going to do it today.
Yeah.
This afternoon. So one love. Have a great day. Enjoy your week. Peace.
Peace out, witches.